some fresh air because I got a bunch of perfumery materials in here. And for whatever reason, it smelled, I've already smelled it once, and it smelled much better on my wife than it did like on my skin. Go figure, it's a women's fragrance, but yeah, it smells much better today. I don't know, it's probably just because it's sat and it's melded, but you can smell the base notes, like the sweeteners I used pretty heavily. It's got a nice, like, warm, fuzzy, sweet, kind of vanillic, powdery. Like it's like the woodiness, but it's like powdery woody. And sweet and clean. It's got like the purple floral of the violet, the powderiness. It adds to the powder. But it almost smells like on the paper. It almost smells like diaper wipes, to be honest. But it could be like the coconut. And yeah, let's see. But yeah, it smells really good on my wife, though, for whatever reason. Not so much on the paper strip.
It smells so good.
Kind of smells like cocoa butter.
Like sunscreen.
Yeah, maybe it does kind of smell like sunscreen, kind of like, it's probably that coconut that we used. I'm guessing the gamma octylone. I dosed it pretty low, like 0.8% of the fragrance, but I think that's contributing to that, like sunscreen smell. It kind of smells like beach bum, but much more well-rounded and very summer vibe, though. But yeah, not really what I was going for. Smells great on her, but yeah, on the scent strip. It's a nice, well-rounded scent, though, but not really what I was going for. I guess that's what happens when you don't really push an idea. You just kind of start with something and blend around it and build around it, and you never really give it a punch of what you want it to smell like. So that's kind of what that is. It's just like it's a powdery smell, but you can't tell what kind of powder. It's creamy, but you can't tell. It's not like vanilla. It gets a creamy from the florals, from the violet and the iris, and it also gets a creaminess from the sandalwood and the vanilla. So that all kind of just blends together. Thank you guys for joining. 8 of you in the stream. That's pretty high for my numbers. Hello, y'all. Thanks for joining. Hit the like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff if you guys are into fragrance. And yeah, and now we're going to start working on a new fragrance here. So here's my formula. I've got some musks. Let's start at the very top. This isn't even the top of the formula. What you smelling? So I'm smelling a perfume that I made for my wife in last week's video. And it's a powdery sandalwood fragrance. It has a little bit of spice from the cardamom in the top notes. And yeah, so we're just assessing the fragrance I made in the last video. And today we're going to be working on a different idea that I came up with. I was wanting to do a men's summer vibe. So we're gonna do a yerba mate themed fragrance. Shelter bot. Don't know what that means. But yeah, so we have Yerba Mate Absolute from Perfumer's Apprentice. We've got some oak moss here, oak moss Absolute, and tobacco, and mimosa, black pepper, castoreum, which is a beaver gland. It's gonna add some. That's Rush, guys. My internet sucks. And we also got some aquatics. And I forgot to add the green tea ketone, so I'm going to do some quick research real quick. Type it in here, see what we find. Green tea ketone. Can't really find anything on it, so I'm not going to use that material. Skipping that. Okay. All right, let's get blending. I can translate for you if you want. Sure, yeah. Tell me what they said, please. All right, guys, here's my scale. We're going to get weighing some stuff. Thank you for joining. So we're going to start with our solids. Sorry. We're going to start with our solid materials. So that's going to be our ambroxan crystals first. That is a ambergris material. And ambergris is whale vine that they use to replicate it. And it's like a clean version. This is a really nice version of ambergris. Because ambergris can smell kind of... I've actually never smelled a real one, but I've heard it smells like bad breath and possibly slightly fecal, like poop and stuff like that. But this is a cleaned up version of it, and it's called ambroxan. And we're going to use it. He said, boy, kiss your kiss. Don't know what that means. All right. So we're going to add some ambroxan now. We're going to add that. We're going to use 0.3 grams. And yeah, it smells clean and sporty and like aquatic materials, marine, seaweed, ocean breeze, whatever you could think of, whatever you want to call marine smells. So we're going to use 1/3 of 1 gram of ambroxan flakes. And this is a base note. This is once the top notes and the mid notes wear off, it's going to be left with some nice aquatic, just like warmth, cleanliness, skin smell, sensuality. We've got 1/3 of a gram. Let me turn it around so you guys could see. Boy, kiss your boy. Boy, kiss, yeah. He said, boy, kiss your kiss. Makes sense to me. I don't know about you guys. I agree. Okay, 1/3 of a gram. This is 100% strength, obviously. As you can see, perfumery takes a long time. It's probably why not many people make videos. What do you do? I'm a perfumer, but I don't actually do that for a living. I actually cook on a fishing boat. So yeah, I'm a sailor, fisherman, Bering Sea. So now we're gonna put our ambroxan into the... You don't really get a headache. I don't get a headache myself from smelling too much stuff, but what happens is your smell buds, your olfactory bulbs just get fatigued and they stop working and you can't smell things or certain smells for a while. Okay, so we did our ambroxan. What else is a crystal here? Tonalide, that's our next one. Ambroxan, fixed ether bracelet, exaltalide. Exaltalide's a liquid. Tonalide is this. This is another musk we'll be using. Tonalide from Perfumer's World. And this is, well, that's who made it. And this is from Creating Perfumes, 100% strength. It's like little scent pellets. It's a different form of fragrance, but thank you. I wish you success too, man. I appreciate that. Maybe one day you can get to smell one of my fragrances somewhere in a mall or some big store or something cool. All right, so I need some gloves for this one so I don't contaminate my hands. And how much tonalide do I need? I need 0.037, so I just need like one little pebble of this stuff. So I need another note card. So yeah, you see these ones come in little rocks. You need 0.37 grams. That's twice as big as I need. Okay. Good to know. Look for a smaller one. .37 grams we're trying to get. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just about perfect. And that's tonalide from Creating Perfumes. That's a nice musk. Let's see. I don't know how to describe it, so I'll have the internet help me. Tonalide, the Good Sense Company. Go. Clear the scale out. Okay, so this one is Tonalide. It's a musk, and it smells like, let me get my mouse. Smells like sweet, amber, ambrette, fruity musk, and it's powdery. So yeah, we're using that musk in here today. And what else do we got next? Put this into my vial. Boom. Thanks for joining, as always. Back to my formula real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot to find a material, guys. I forgot to find my coumarin before I started, so I'll have to go back and find that later when I come across it on here. Okay, now we got, Veramos at 0.11, or 1.1% of the formula. Bam. And clear that off. And so Veramos, this is a synthetic oak moss material. And it's a dry, woody smell. It lasts really long. Base note. And yeah, we're going to be making a fougere, which is a type of fragrance style. And so we're using oak moss and a bunch of other stuff that goes in there. Patchouli, let's see, 0.11. So this is a classic fragrance style here, themed around oak moss and coumarin and patchouli and bergamot. But I'm doing a green tea fougere. Yerba mate fougere is what this is hopefully going to smell like. Hopefully it smells good. I'm sure it'll smell like it, but hopefully it smells good. Because that's the goal. All right, 0.11 grams of Veramos, or also known as Evernyl. It also goes by that name. EVERNYL. Okay, Veramos, coumarin, mimosa, clearwood. All right, guys. So now I'm going to dig around for my Veramos real quick. Or not my Veramos, my coumarin, which is my sweetener. And I believe it's 100% strength. Or no, it's not. It's 10 possibly. They don't knock nothing over. Here she is. Yes, but all right, here it is. I found it. Come on, focus. Wipe my lens. I'm not sure if that's clean. Oh yeah, much better. All right, found it. That was quick. Love it when that happens. All right, now we're gonna start building our fragrance. And if you guys are just joining, we are working on a men's green tea fougere. No idea what I'm calling it yet. I come up with the names after I've come up with something that's a super banger, and I feel like, you know what, I could actually probably market this. That's when I will choose names, but for now I just come up with blank statement names. And then later on, if I feel like it fits the name, then I'll give it one, but till then, we're just coming up with ideas, trying to bring it to life. All right. Now we're switching over to our liquids. Switch my gloves. Wonderful. If you guys got any comments, feel free to drop them. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff if you're into fragrance. I make perfume and cologne. I've been really trying to make a lot lately. You guys are enjoying listening to my reviews of things that I make and stuff like that, and me smelling materials, so I'm gonna keep it up. And it keeps me motivated to make more, honestly. But yeah, if you guys got any ideas for a fragrance, let me know, because I get like writer's block sometimes, you know. It's hard to come up with an idea for fragrances sometimes. So we're adding 8 grams of ISO-E Super. It'll be 62% of the formula. And this is a woody amber material. Building block, workhorse, structure of the fragrance. My name's Sabin, but I go by Sabo, Sabi Baby, all kinds of nicknames, but yeah. I've been perfuming for, I think, 7 years or so now. And yeah, I haven't had any formal education. I'm self-taught, learning by my mistakes. And it's a very costly way to learn, but only one way to do it, really. Okay, now we're moving on to our Hedione HC. This is a transparent floral building block, and we need 1.15 grams of this one. So put us around 9%. $1.15. Oh, shit. Had a heavy hand there. All right, so I'll adjust my formula 1.25. The seaweed here. It's not seaweed, it's like a synthetic seaweed note, but it's very clean, aquatic. Man, it smells good. Fixateur, so I want 0.3 grams of this one as well. Same amount as our ambroxan. It's another aquatic marine note. One more drop. For whatever reason, it was hard for me to find this material when I originally bought it. Like only one store was carrying it, and that was Perfumery Supply House at the time, so I hope more stores have gotten it in. Seems like it's taken over. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Some people dislike it. I love that smell. All right, now we're gonna do some Exaltalide Total. It's another musk. And honestly, for me, guys, The musts are kind of hard to do. Y'all do weak knee shout out? Do y'all do weak knee shout out? No idea what weak knee is. Weak knee. Not my problem. Okay. No, I do not do that because I don't know what it is, brother. I'm sorry. Okay, now Exaltalide total, we're going to use 0.05. And these are 100% strength materials so far. Nothing has been pre-diluted. And I'm not going to push Exaltalide over some musk in a men's fragrance. Okay. Next, we have Grisalva. This is another ambergris material. This is somewhat transparent as well until you use it too strong. And yeah, we're only going to use 1 drop of this, and we're going to be aiming for, come on, why is my scale tripping out? Yeah, 1 drop. And I know that it's about 0.2, so I don't care what my scale says right there, because that's wrong. And we're going to call that 0.2 grams. 0.02 for 0.2% of the fragrance. All right, now we have oak moss, full fat. This is, the one that I'm using is not IFRA regulated, or it is regulated, but this isn't the compliant one. This is full fat, so this one has all the smell for whatever reason. They don't want you to use this one in fragrances, like if you're going to sell it in Europe for whatever reason. But I read somewhere that the guy who owned this perfumery supply store refuses to use the IFRA compliant oak moss in his fragrances because he says he thinks it makes that much of a difference. So we're going to try it out today, and I'm using 0.25 grams, which would have been about, man, it's so thick, it's hard to even get into a pipette. This is going to be a mess. It's just a thick, brown goop. Doesn't even want to suck into my pipette. It's so thick, it's going to be hard to get it in there. Man, I don't know how they do it. It's not wanting to go in there, and I've been heating this up for a long time now. Here, look at that. It's just black. What did I say? I needed 0.25 grams. Yeah, 1 drop came out. And it's all stuck to the thing. How do I get that off? And my scale's being all crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna count that drop. Let's calibrate my scale. I don't know why it's going crazy. Probably stuff stuck up under my weight plate. Okay, recalibrate real quick. Yeah, if you guys are perfumers and you have any tips of how to get this crap I'm about to just milk this vial. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys could see that. Do 1 more drop, and I think that'll do it. Point 2. Oh yeah, and we cleared the scale before we got a drop in there, so that's probably about right. Now I'm gonna try and get this mess back into this It's scary because I hope that my gloves are completely clean, or else that means I just contaminated this. Good to know that 3 drops is equal to about 0.275. Yeah, that's crazy. Such a mess. If you guys got any tips, if you're also perfumers, on how you guys use your super thick materials like oak moss, besides heating it up, let me know. Whew. Yeah, it smells nice. Dark, deep, woody, rich, dry, like mossy, like a piece of just mossy wood. Okay, we're gonna call that 0.25 grams. Hopefully it's close enough. All right, now we're gonna use castoreum, which is like a beaver material. This comes from the castoreum gland of a beaver or something like that. Castoreum. My scale is really annoying. I wonder if it's because there's a slight breeze. It's really windy out today, guys. I have my doors closed, but still might be possible, like fluctuations in the air or something. I don't know. I got an idea. Put this on there. See if that helps. All right. So where were we? Castoreum. Where'd you go? Clear again. That is so annoying. Okay, so I need 0.2 grams of this castoreum. And castoreum smells like inky leather and how else would you describe it? I don't know, it smells like ink to me. Yes. Stupid scale, man. Because you're watching Full On Meltdown. I think I need to take it all apart and clean it. There might be stuff building up under the scale plate, weight plate, whatever. All right, as close as I'm gonna get to 0.2 grams. And this is gonna make it manly, you know, man it up a bit, give it some leathery, inky sensuality. Castoreum. Now we have Mimosa Absolute. And this is a flower. Anything that says Absolute on it is going to be pretty damn expensive and very strong. Absolutes are strong. So this is a 10% dilution, and we'll be using 0.3 grams of this at approximately 0.3% of the formula. Mimosa. What does that smell like? Kind of smells like violet leaves. It smells green, fruity a little bit, but it's a flower. And that's as close as we'll get. I mean, I don't trust my scale. I don't want to go over. I don't know what's going on. All right, that's it for Mimosa Absolute. Now we're going to add 1 drop of Angelica root. This is a hard one to describe too. It's a very classic smell. An older fragrances. I guess it's kind of past its time supposedly, but we're going to bring it back, baby. We're bringing Angelica back. Yep. Your mother don't know how to act. Yep. And it's let's see, how would I describe this? Shoot, if you've never smelled Angelica, I don't know, you should. It's really hard to describe though. This is 100% strength, so I can't even describe that. It's not really licoricey at all. It's kind of a weird spicy material, but it's fruity too. Kind of smells like Davenant. We're gonna use 1 drop of this, and who cares what our scale says, because we know it's acting funny right now. Hey, it's actually working. All right, for a 0.17, somewhere around 0.2 is what we'll call it. And that's what I was aiming for. Okay, now we're gonna do Tobacco Absolute. And this is Tobacco Absolute from Eden Botanicals. And this is also another super thick material that I've had to heat up. And it smells like a pack of unsmoked tobacco, like cigarettes. Like you open a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, it's just a nice woody, warm smell. And we're going to use a 0.5 gram of this one for 5% of the total fragrance. And supposedly, tobacco has like one of the most amounts of aroma chemicals in it. Like there's over like 500 or 5,000 different things going on inside of the smell of tobacco. So someone said that if you make a perfume and you put way too many things in it, that it'll pretty much just end up turning brown and smell like tobacco.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's very windy out today over here. All right, getting close, last drop. Okay, that'll do it. Almost exactly a 0.5 gram. 5% of Tobacco Absolute from Eden Botanicals. And Eden Botanicals is one of the more expensive perfume company or perfume material companies in America. But they make really nice quality stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's more expensive ones, but they're up there. They have really nice quality materials. Everything seems to smell better from Eden Botanicals if I buy it. For the most part, it seems like if I buy something from Perfumer's Apprentice or Creating Perfumes, if I have the same material but I get it from Eden Botanicals, it just smells richer and more like elegant. Like, for instance, Cedarwood, Virginia. It smells, the one that I got from like Perfumer's Apprentice smells like pencil shavings, where it smells like it was made out of sawdust at a sawmill instead of like actual pieces of wood, like rich aged cedar. And the other, so the Eden Botanicals Cedar, Virginia smells like a cedar chest to me, a nice one, as where the other one smells like pencil shavings. Same product, different company processing it. All right, enough about that. Now we got black pepper. We're gonna add 1 drop of black pepper at 100% strength. All righty, and we have that here. It's a black pepper from India. I believe this is just an essential oil, but I wish they had a CO2. Just a cleaner. CO2 just tend to smell better. Did I put that Angelica in, or did I just talk about it? I think I put it in. Dang it. Okay, 1 drop of black pepper. Yeah, you guys, it sucks. It's hard to keep track when you're talking so much. All right. 0.16 grams of black pepper essential oil. It says, ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I could put 1 more drop. We're gonna do 1 more drop of black pepper. 0.038 is what it said, so what I said. I wrote this formula based on usage levels and perfect. Okay, Mate Absolute. Time for the main hitter right here. And I'm not sure if I put this Angelica in though, guys. I think I did. I know that I've touched it and talked about it, but I don't remember putting in a drop, but we're just gonna trust myself, say I did. Okay, time for the mate, baby. And this is gonna be, it's also a very thick material here. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna put on some fresh gloves too. Because I know that I had to squeeze it out of the last one, so. The last thick material I had. Do y'all do weekly shout outs? You mean weekly? I think you might have meant weekly shout outs. I don't do any shout outs except to my day one fans. All right. Mate Absolute 0.0375 grams. And this has been sitting on the bench over there as well. This is, if you've never smelled the yerba mate, you should probably get you a cup and go drink some. Change your life. Yeah, it's good. It smells to me, at least the yerba mate that I actually had and drank, it smelled and tasted a little dirty. Oh, I sucked up way too much. That means I'm going to lose a bunch of material. Oh, wow, this is heavy too. It's a lot harder to mess with these materials. So I'm used to things weighing like 0.2 grams, not, oh. There we go, that'll do it for that one. Squeeze this back into the jar it came from.
Good boy. Let's go get your snack.
Babe, can you leave that door open?
No, because it's gusty
Yeah, no,
and
dang it.
everything's flying around.
Is the other light on back there? It's dark in here.
No,
Hey, can you turn that one on, please?
the catio is like, I put it on one side and then it's moving in.
All right. Yerba mate, all done.
I'll take care of it because I'm hungry.
Babe, I'm not done,
Oh,
but I'm done with that material. All right. Where's my lid now? Here it is.
you ready?
Okay, so yeah, it smells like a green, yerba mate smells like green tea or matcha,
Come on, Bubba.
and it smells kind of grassy and a little dirty. But yeah, I think it'll go good with the good summer cologne. So next we have lavender. We're gonna mix some lavender with it. The Good Sense company said that what was that? Oh shoot, I don't even think I put in enough of that. It said 0.275, I was going for 0.375, so I'm gonna get another drop. Dang it, that sucks. Waste some more stuff. Okay. Add another drop of yerba mate, because I think that I only added 0.275. For a science project, I'm not very accurate on this one, guys. It's supposed to be everything controlled, but so I guess I aimed for 0.1 because I was at 0.275. I need 0.375. And honestly, this is the main theme of the fragrance too, so if I mess it up a little bit and put too much, I don't care. All right, here we go, close enough. It's back in here. Give me that extra drop because this stuff's not cheap. Every drop counts with Perfumery. Woo! Smells nice though, I like that. Nice earthy material. All right, almost done. To our lavender now, back to our lavender. Where did I put that? Right here. And we're gonna put 0.1 gram of lavender. Oh, this scale is so annoying. Yeah, you guys probably know what lavender smells like. I shouldn't have to go into much detail about that one. And we're also going to use ethyl linalool. It's synthetic. It's a synthetic type of bergamot. I mean, not bergamot, lavender, and it's probably found in bergamot as well. But that's not yet. So we're going to do our, oh, you know what? I never found the rosemary. You might just omit that from the formula for now. Where's the oak moss? Yeah, I put in the oak moss. Okay, you guys, what should I do? Oh, I got rosemary. Ha ha ha, I did find it. Let's go. Okay. Next we have our rosemary. We're going to use that, I believe, at 1% of the formula as well. Yep. And this is a rosemary essential oil. This is a super cheap one that I got on like Amazon or something. And I hope it doesn't ruin everything. It smells like rosemary to me though. Rosemary is not a very expensive material anyway. But I hope that it's at least aromatherapy quality. So should be fine. We're not using it at a high percent of the fragrance. It's only 1%, less than 1%. There we go. That'll do it. Rosemary, fresh, aromatic, herbal, slightly green, I guess. Kind of cool. Pretty manly. Okay. What else we got? Coumarin. Now we're getting to the one sweet material that I decided to use. And this one, coumarin, is found in tonka bean. It's the synthetic material from tonka bean. I believe this was one of the first aroma chemicals ever discovered and used. And let me see here. I don't know if I counted my formula. Nope, I gotta fix my formula. This is a 10% dilution, so I need a whole gram of this, I believe. Yeah, I need a whole gram of this. Okay, 10%. I need to buy more coumarin. Woo! Alrighty, y'all. Hopefully everything fits in this bottle or else I'm screwed. It should though, because some of those materials were so heavy there was only like 3 drops. Okay, 1 gram of 10% dilution coumarin. For, I think this is like 0.8% of the fragrance or something. I can tell you exactly in 1 sec. Maybe I should add some real tonka bean too, some tonka bean absolute, make it smell fancy. More depth. All right, next. So yeah, that was 0.77% of the fragrance. Now I'm gonna add some mimosa olescence. This is a fake mimosa. And it's just gonna help, I don't know, performance, probably. I don't know if it lasts longer or not, but we're gonna blend it. 1 drop of mimosa olescence from Robert Tett. This is a synthetic mimosa, but we also have the mimosa absolute earlier that we added. Just gonna probably make it last a little longer, I'm hoping. That's my thought process there. Okay, now we have Clearwood, which is a patchouli material. It's a clean patchouli from Firmenich. And because patchouli is kind of often found in fougères. But yeah, it said on the website that they only use it about 0.5% of the fragrance. So let me see here. 0.075. I want this one dosed pretty. 0.07. .065. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna aim for .065 to get this exactly a 0.5% of this fragrance. Probably 3 drops. Close enough. All right, we'll go with 0.6. 0.6 of clear wood, our patchouli material. This is a cleaned up patchouli, hence the name clear wood. Clear. It's a clear patchouli. It's a clean woody note. And now for our last material, bang, 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 we're doing bergamot to just hit it with the top, give it a little extra right in the kisser. And we're using a synthetic bergamot because I've already been using a lot of naturals and I don't want, there's so many aroma chemicals in all of the naturals that I want to lessen the chance for off notes to be produced. 0.5 gram of this bad boy. And this is our last note, bergamot for the tops. And I can switch this around and give you guys an idea of what it's going to smell like. But I won't know until it's already sat and macerated for a while. I could put it in my ultrasonic cleaner and give you guys just a quick, too soon evaluation of what it smells like. But yeah, I'll probably do that tonight just because, and then I'll revisit all these things that I make in a couple months. See if they've changed from what I remember. And how much did that fill? Yeah, that filled up quite a bit. That looks really cool too. If we could see through this bottle. You see that, guys? That's the fragrance in there. That's why you need to let it sit. Because it's got all those things in there and all those cross crystals and the thick. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm going to give it a little swish. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Let me set the camera down. I want to do it in front of the light so you can see, though. And that is how perfume is made. You guys ever see those shorts where they they say things like how Dior Sauvage is made, and then they just get like a lemon peel and they squeeze some water through a lemon with a syringe into a bottle, and then it has like millions of views. It's like, yeah, guys, that's really how Dior Sauvage was made right there, guys. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. As always, see me back here in another day or two. Keep it coming, keep it fresh, keep it funky. And yeah, so I'm going to give this a nice little shake. Turn the camera around so you guys see my beautiful face. Okay. Give this a little swirl around. Shaking these isn't good because it like adds air to it supposedly. Like, oh, but it's really not going to do much. There's not that much air inside of a bottle. So they said it, just say it. Give it a nice little shake. Give it a sniff for you guys. But yeah, that oak moss is still stuck to the top real bad. You can see it streaking down the sides. That guy was real nice earlier. Wonderful. I wish you success. That was very nice. And then the guy with the boy kiss stuff, I don't know what that's about. Oh! Holy caramba, guys. That smells real nice. I can see how it created that fougere smell. Man, that's nice. Can't wait to smell this one once it's all mixed up and diluted. I'll show you guys how I do that. Get this sweet little ultrasonic cleaner here. And you fill it with warm water. It's my nice little dish or a dirty sink for the wet room, laundry room. Gonna get some warm water. I bought this ultrasonic cleaner on Amazon for, I don't remember. It couldn't have been more than $100. If it was, it wasn't by much. Warm water. We're aiming for 35 degrees Celsius, whatever that is. I've just come to know pretty well. It's like lukewarm. Whatever you wash your hands with, that's about what you're aiming for. Put it into an ultrasonic cleaner. You can also use these to clean jewelry, electronic parts, all kinds of stuff. My brother used one to clean the carburetor the other day on his motorcycle. My carb on my little moped that I bought. Okay, now I'm gonna put this fragrance that we made, I'm gonna label it first. I've had to learn all this stuff just on my own without anybody telling me pretty much for the most part. So just walk you guys through everything that I do to help somebody. Okay, so we're gonna label it. What did I would call that a green tea fougere. Green tea fougere. And I'll put mate because there's multiple types of green teas. Mate, version 1. All right, now put our label on. I stock up on these at like Home Depot. The Homey Depot. Or not Home Depot, sorry, Office Depot. Give that one more quick whiff, that was nice. I hope it doesn't end up smelling like vapor rub or some kind of weird off note like that because the rosemary. I've never really used rosemary much. It smells good though. This is at 100% strength, so it's not going to smell anything like this really. You can probably tell kind of what it'll smell like when it's done, but I'm either going to do it at a 10, 15, or a 20% dilution, so it's all going to change. All right, now we go and get ourselves this has taken me all day, guys, writing this formula, researching the materials, writing the formula out, and then getting all the materials, finding them in my boxes. Okay, I need a bag. So, yeah, this is, you guys like, remember, hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think like 99% of my views are from people who aren't even subscribed, but yeah. Feel free to subscribe, guys. I'd appreciate it. Makes it worthwhile. We had a lot of people join this live earlier. There was like 18 people at one point. That's a lot for me. After I was just saying, oh, wow, we got 8. It like doubled almost right after that. And then I lost them all. They don't stick around to watch the entire video. Maybe they'll come back and watch it later, though. Okay, so I've labeled my vial. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Try and get out as much air as you can. If you got a vacuum sealer, just vacuum seal it. If you just got excess amounts of vacuum sealing stuff, that's what one guy said he does. Because he just doesn't want his... I also sometimes tape around the lids. Sometimes I'll use like, electrical tape or something just to put around the seal. Sometimes it'll shake the lid off if not careful on the vials you use. So I'll just show you guys. I'll just get some tape. Do a quick little cheap tape job on here. Get some tape. Oh, this is double-sided. That's not going to work. Okay, never mind. Taper seals, guys. Probably even use like plumber's silicone tape around the seal on the inside and then close it. All right, put it into our ultrasonic cleaner. Power it up, plug it in. Put a lid on. Yeah, that water probably needs to be a little warmer, but my ultrasonic cleaner has a built-in heating element, so it should heat it up to the desired temp anyway. I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, turn it on. So here's your heat dial. See, it says it's about 35, right what I was aiming for. And we're gonna turn this down, leave it at 35, because for whatever reason, it likes to rise anyway. Turn that on, it'll heat it up. Set your timer. We'll do 30 minutes. We'll aim for 40. We're aiming for 40 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. And that should help melt all the warm liquids in there and all the crystals and any powders that we had to use. And yeah, it should just give us a good jump start to our maceration process, hopefully, is what I've heard anyway, guys. I can't back any of this up with science. It's just things that I've heard from actual chemists on Discord and perfumery groups who swear that they use it to speed up chemical reactions in chemistry. And so he, as a chemist, uses it to also like dilute things. And you know how he said that we have stubborn, thick materials. He said that this will help dilute them down or solubilize them, whatever, melt them. And so, yeah, and so that's what I'm waiting for before I go through and dilute or put any of it in alcohol. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining. And I will be back on my next video. We'll do another one. I'll dilute this one, give you guys an evaluation of it, and then either decide to choose to continue with this fragrance or scrap it. If we're happy with it, we'll just, move on or with it and keep playing with the idea of the green tea fougere. But yeah, hopefully it comes out good. We won't know till the next video. Thank you guys for joining. Peace!